Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back with another live action update. I swear to God, you could like follow the growth of my hair through all these. This is going to be in place of the usual Kirblog video for the weekend. I've just been way too busy with stuff, so I hope you'll forgive me for that. Let's see. There's a lot of TOME stuff to talk about, a lot of big announcements, and that's why I wanted to come on camera and talk about this stuff. So in the last one of these that I did, I announced that we were going to be putting out these TOME episode season 1 commentary videos out, which we've been doing for the last couple months, like, you know, every Thursday. And I also announced that we were working on episode 0, which is the next installation of TOME season 2. And I mentioned that it was going to be out by end of February, early March. Here we are, it's not out yet. So I apologize that we're still working on it. We're working really hard on it. We've been working on it since like before Christmas happened. And it's coming along, and it's absolutely going to be worth it. Thank you for being patient. I'm going to talk more about episode 0 in a minute. But first, here's some other new cool stuff to be excited about. So for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be putting out some TOME Season 2 episode commentaries. I'm going to pull on my handy-dandy calendar real quick so I can keep track of this. So these are new commentaries that we've recorded just recently. They have some cool behind-the-scenes info and a lot of like what goes into making the show. Went a little bit of a different direction with these. So next Thursday on March 12th, the episode 11 commentary is going to be out. That one is just me by myself talking about kind of how the second season was sort of set up with the crowdfunding campaign and what changes we made between the little time gap between 10 and 11, etc. Some cool kind of info about things that were cut and some things that were added, etc. Then after that, on the week following on March 19th, Thursday, will be the episode 12 commentary. That's going to be myself, Blake Swift, Shady Vox, the voice of Alpha and the sound designer and singer of the different TOME theme songs, and Jourdan Lasko, Helos, one of our illustrious background artists, who's also doing some guest animation for episode 0. In that one, we talk about a lot of the production process of, like, how exactly we go about making an episode and, like, sort of the assembly line of what everybody does on it and everything. It's kind of cool. And then after that, on Thursday the 26th, will be the TOME episode 13 commentary. That one features Deven Mack, the voice of Raccoon, and also kind of his sort of co-writer, co-creator of his whole arc to the story, and our illustrious script supervisor Liz Losey. And we talk in that one about the story development and the character growth and sort of the levels of depth that we added to them over the course of the show, and a lot of the stuff that we added as we were working on the series. Really cool stuff. Definitely look forward to those. Then after that, we go into April. I'm going to say this up front, and I'm being totally serious about this. I don't have time to do an April Fool's video this year. I know if you guys follow my animation work, you know that I love doing stupid stuff every year for that. Unfortunately, I just don't have time because I'm more importantly working on stuff that I think you probably want more than that, which is like new TOME episodes. So nothing on that front. I apologize. I mean, I'm kind of upset because I had some ideas, but I just don't have time. But either way, the day after that, on April 2nd, which is the following Thursday, I'm going to be putting out the April Fool's short that I did last year, which was the intentionally crappy looking MS Paint joke cartoon. I'll have that on there. It's been on the website for a while, but it hasn't hit YouTube. It'll be up in that point. Then, okay, now moving on to the more important and probably more interesting to you guys news. So right after that will be the weekend. It'll be Easter weekend from the 3rd to the 5th. And I'm going to be guesting at Anime Conji, which will be at the Sheraton Hotel Marina in San Diego. Beautiful San Diego, which I haven't been to in so long. I'm going to be guesting there with Ben Diskin, who's the voice of Odboll, and Kyle Hebert, the voice of Webmaster. It's going to be a lot of fun. If there's anybody in the the Los Angeles or California, San Diego, etc. area that can make it, please be there, because I will be premiering TOME episode 0 at Anime Conji. So anybody who gets to come to the convention will be seeing it first there. It's actually kind of fitting too, because this episode, of course, as it's 0, takes place before the beginning of the show, and it was at San Diego in 2009. I think I was at Comic-Con, and I had a sketchbook with me. Something reminded me of the old TV TOME Adventure series that I had done. Now it's been over a decade since I started that. I can't believe that. And I started redesigning all the characters and kind of coming up with some basic ideas for the story in my head. So you could say San Diego is almost kind of like the birthplace of the current incarnation of the show. We're really happy to come back. I'm going to have a lot of fun hanging with Ben and Kyle, and I hope to see some of you guys there if you can make it. And again, you'll get to see episode 0 before anybody else. But don't worry, because right after that, on the following Thursday, which will be April 9th, Thursday will be when episode 0 hits my YouTube channel and the official website and everything, and all you'll get to see it. So that means you're gonna have to wait a little while longer. I apologize, but again, I promise the wait is gonna be worth it, because not to like be up on myself, I'm really proud of this episode. It's really good. I really think you guys are gonna enjoy it. So refresh some info about it too if you haven't been following on the Facebook page, which you should be. We have some cool illustrations that'll be part of it. It's kind of like a documentary style episode with some illustrations rendered by Fuli, one of our other background artists, and they look amazing. Jourdan Lasko, who I mentioned earlier, she's been doing some assistant animation on it, which also looks amazing. I can't give too many details because I don't want to spoil anything about it. It's going to be a big surprise. But there's that. Living Tombstone, Yoav Landau is doing the musical score to the entire episode. It sounds really, really good. It's like I love Tombstone's work, and this is like some of his best stuff. You'll really like that. And then I just recently announced that Edwyn Tiong, also known as Omahdon, you guys would probably know him from voicing a lot of my other projects back in the day. He's going to be doing the narration for this episode. He had previously done the About Tome video, and he's voiced some other various characters in the show. He actually recorded this while he was sick, and his voice sounded really gritty and badass and cool, so look forward to that. Yeah, so April 9th, Thursday, will be when the episode premieres to everybody. It'll be out. Again, I know that's waiting like another month, but we still need a little bit more time. It's going to be awesome. It's absolutely going to be worth the wait, I promise. And I have one more last little bit of good news. So episode 14 and 15 will be the following 2 episodes. There's 6 in total. We had 11, 12, 13, 0 is next, and then 14 and 15. 14, Tome episode 14 is, I would say, about, at this stage, 70–75% done. I've done a lot of work on it already. My animation part of it is already done. So the sound effects and some new music and some assistant animation has to be done. So the wait for that one shouldn't be too much longer after 0 comes out. And then 15, which is the finale, and that's the one that I'm just beginning to work on right now in early stages, and that's going to be a really hefty job for me to do. I'll have some more details about what's going to happen with the season finale in the near future. But yeah, so new Tome episode commentaries coming in the next couple of weeks. Followed by episode 0 premiering at Anime Conji again. That's at the Sheraton and Marina in San Diego. Hope to see you there. And then right after that, on the 9th of April, will be the premiere of episode 0 on YouTube and the website and every place, everywhere you can see it. It's going to be great. Please look forward to it. Please have patience. Thank you so much. Again, I'm sorry that you have to wait a little bit longer, but it will be worth it. And we're always constantly working on this stuff, and it's going to be awesome. I'll have more to announce when I know what day and what time or whatever the panel and the screening is going to be for episode 0 at the convention. I'll probably make another little video about that too. But that's it for the meantime. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all again for being patient, etc., etc. I'm going to stop. Bye.